Bear, I want you to have this Hello Bow Star. And I can't wait to send it to you, Bear. Nice to see you, Bow Star. So I'm just gonna mix up the wash for the sky. And we should be about done with this. Hi, Margie, cousin Margie. I'm glad you came by, honey. Jim Adams. Aw, thank you, hon. I hope you liked the little private video, Jim. I just took a moment while I was eating lunch at work to say hello to you. I hope that was acceptable. Hi, Paula. Hello. Hey, I got to see Tad at, God, I'm an old lady who's senile. At Amy's. I have not seen Tad in a while, and I caught him in the stream and said, hey, come on by the birthday stream, and he said he would. I miss old Paranormal Tad. He just goes by Tad now. Hey, Stoner. Oh, Krista, who the hell knows? Probably. I talk to myself all the time. So, no, it kept blinking in and out the connection. So, I was talking, it stopped, and I was still talking. You know, like I said, I do talk to myself, so who knows? Who cares? Well, Stoner, honey, I love you, but if I don't want you to miss out on that if that's where, whatever you want to do, honey, is fine. I know you can stream straddle with the best of them. I can't do that, honey. Tony, hello, good evening. How are you? Oh, Jesus Christ. Rant Jams, I don't have beer. Jeez. You know what? I hate beer, but I'd fucking have one right about now. You bet. You bet I would. Looking good in that wrench there, Rant Jams. And Rant Jams, do whatever you want. Judge me. Give me whatever advice you want to, honey. I respect your opinion. I have different expectations than most people do on the tubes. I'm not here to be monetized. I'm not here to be famous. I'm not here to make my channel grow. I could give a fuck about any of those things. I'm here for each and every one of you. That's what I'm here for. Thank you. I just got applause because I just said that. Thank you, thank you. I'm here for all of you. That's what I'm here for. Well, Jim, honey, if you want to, I'm not trying to, there you go, Rant Jams, that's fine. Do what you want. Judge away. At least you're alive and breathing and able to do it, so go for it. Go for it. Nice to see you, Tony. But yeah, if anybody still wants to go watch the Sherry interview, go for it. They're having a wonderful time over there. I had to do this tonight. I had to go on and had to do my therapy, and I wanted to finish this up for Bear. Kaza, hello, honey. Yes, Stoner, yes, you're in all streams times, I know. Jim Brentar, oh, hi, Jim Brentar. Well, Jim, we got the blues, and, well, I got the blues, and I'm using blue, and... Well, Ranch, respect your point of view and where you're coming from, absolutely. I'm just not coming from the same place. That's all. That's all it is. And that's, what's important to you is important to a lot of other people, and that's great. But it's not all that important to me. I could give a fuck. I'm here just for the people. Truly, honestly. Not everybody's that way. Some people want to make a living doing this. I don't. I mean, it would be great, but I'm not going to sell out what I personally feel is selling out to get ads and monetize and all that horse shit. I don't want it. If people want to support my channel, they can do it through PayPal. They can do it with their words, their energy. I don't need I don't need to have millions of dollars and millions of subscribers to feel like I'm validated as a person or a channel, or I've reached success. Success is right here and now, spending time with each and every one of you. That's why I'm here. Well, yes, Rant Jams, that's cool. And like I said, you do what you got to do, and you're here doing what I believe the good Lord has you do, Scott. And in all honesty, that's great. I just know why I'm here, and I just don't like to see people get upset fussing over little things like their YouTube channel when there's much bigger fish to fry in life. I'm just glad I'm not in the hospital. YouTube kind of takes a back seat to that for me. So. Aw, Nana Pam is here. Aw. So nice to have all of you here. That's success. That you guys, that anybody shows up here tonight. That's my success. Race Lever, yes, Race, you're part of that success. You know, it means different. It means different things to different people, I get that. But to me, all of you being here is my success. I see you, Pam. Sunny. Hi, Sunny girl. Love you too, Paula. Ooh, we're gonna put a nice pretty blue sky back here behind this. That's the cool thing about letting the paint dry, the thicker paint. Let it dry and cure, and then that acrylic seals on there real good. It's basically like a plastic. And then you can do the wash over it and not hurt anything. That's where we're at now. And if it gets somewhere you don't want it, you can just kind of scooch it around and get rid of it. So it takes time, even like with oils taking time. Sometimes, depending on your technique, with the acrylics it can take a little more time, but it's worth it. Hi, Ox. Hello. Stoner gets what I'm talking about. Sure he does. Yeah. Oh, Pam. I'm feeling like 5 kinds of shit right now, but I'm carrying on. I'm not going to feel any better whining and complaining and putting myself down. I'm just going to work through it. That's part of why I'm doing my therapy tonight. That's right, Jim. That's right. Oh, Krista, you're beautiful. Yes, Rant Jams. It says something about all of us that we're even here tonight. Well, Carlos, sounds like you want me to draw a picture of you. Speaking of great big ding dogs, here's Carlos. Hi, Carlos. Welcome to the stream tonight, hon. Anybody you want us to come show love to? Are you promoting anybody tonight, Carlos? Anybody we need to know about? You may put a link in the stream once, as long as it's not a naughty link leading to anything bad. Everybody say hello to Carlos. You've been pretty well behaved in my world, Carlos. I can't bitch and complain too much. Very nice to see you all. Hey, Oscar. He changed his name, Muttley and me, a.k.a. Oscar Weidman. Thank you. I haven't seen Lion come in yet. Stoner, I ain't got squat, man. It's effing sucks. Nothing. I got zero zip nada. Shan't always be that way, but for tonight, it sucks. I wish I had something, because I sure could use it. I'd be drinking something tonight if I had it. Tell you what. Jeez. Found the blacklist. What? There's so much. Rant Jams, I'm just glad you're here. It's nice to see. I missed the shit crap out of you, Rant Jams. I tell you what, I must have watched that Wounded Moose Rant Jams You Suck video 1,000 times. I damn near got it memorized. I've been in every dirty truck, greasy oh my god. That almost Donna Shaw kills me every time. I love that your mother loves that too. That's great. I'd like to see Wounded Moose's Almost Donna Shaw do a thing with your mom. I think I've barked up both of their trees about it. I wish they'd actually do it. Well, hello, sweets. How are you there, sunshine? I'm feeling real shitty, but I'm doing my therapy, trying to feel better. How you doing, sweets? Good to see you. I meant what I said in that comment, Swedes. I think we all should do like a, instead of the shoe phone thing, do a clip to clip of all of us in black tank tops sitting there with half of our face showing and our arms crossed, just going, oh dear. And just, instead of hello homie into a shoe, let's do that. I'd do that in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? You like the bears? It's for Bear, my friend Bear here in the stream. I'm almost done. We're just, there's Bear right there. Bear, say hi to Swedes. Swedes in Colorado. You're still in Colorado, right? Swedes, you didn't move out of state, right? Well, hello, Moo Moo. Honey, if you still want to be there for the Sherry interview, you go right ahead, hon. I didn't expect you to skip out on that, sweetie. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you popped in. Thank you. And Mark, I'm sorry about earlier. If I am not allowed to talk negative about me, then it is harder than hell for me to sit and hear it from someone else, especially you. And you calling yourself boring, I don't know if you're just doing it for entertainment purposes or if you really mean what you're saying, but either way you slice it, it breaks my heart to hear you talk that way. That's all. I'm settled down. I'm calmed down. I just don't like hearing you do that. That's all. That's it. And you've heard all you're going to hear about that from me on that. Okay, Moo Moo? I love you. Sorry I didn't have any money to put towards your super chat tonight, Mark. MFJ's worst video is less boring than Fortnite. Race, I took classes a long time ago, back in the 90s. I did Photoshop, I did CorelDRAW, I did Fractal Painter. I did quite a few of the digital art programs. I was originally going to be a graphic artist. And I even studied HTML and those languages and shit like that. But it just wasn't totally me what I wanted. I wanted to have my hands dirty in the actual paint and doing the real fine art. That's where my first love is, and so that's where I am now. I can, do some things on the computer. I don't do any programming like HTML or anything like that anymore. It just takes too much work to do a programming language Too much I have to study and stay on top of. I'd rather just make the art with my own 2 hands. But yes, I can do it. I just, as a rule, I don't anymore. Mr. Breeze, hi there. Thank you. Thank you for coming. But race, I'll have to show you guys. Well, I can still do it. I've played with filters and layers and things like that. I can show you some of my old artwork sometime from school where I did some, I took classes, so I have some digital artwork samples to show you. One of the assignments was to do a book cover. I did The Art of War. I'll have to show you my digital version of the book cover of The Art of War by Sun Tzu. So, well, hello, White Witch. Hello, Lion. Oh, Lion, take it easy on me, baby. I'm feeling 5 kinds of shitty. Be nice to old Nez tonight, Lion, okay? I'm not implying that you're not. I'm just saying, just take it easy on me tonight. That's all. That's all. There's Lion. White Witch, it's so nice to see you. I like how this blue sky's turning out. How are we liking the sky? I'm so happy I got to see Tad tonight. Oh my God, I have missed Tad so much. Oh my God. I just love Tad to death. He used to go by Paranormal Tad, and that's what his name card for the fam wall says. And I'm not changing it. He'll always be Paranormal Ted. Well, yes, Reese, that's cool. But my love and my passion and my interest just does not lie with the digital anymore. It really doesn't. Anything digital I'm doing is being on here and talking to all of you. That's what I want to do. If I'm doing artwork, Jesus Christ. Excuse me just a minute. I gotta be gross and blow my nose. I'm so sorry. Moo, good night. I'm sorry if I'm boring you. I'm grossing you out by blowing my nose. I'm so sorry. Crying will do that. Anyway, well, I love all of you guys too. Have a good night. Lion, are you going live tonight, dear? Well, good night, BFF. Like I always do, I'll stop by and say goodnight before I go to bed tonight. Okay, I was just wondering, Lion. Quite honestly, I'd like to be able to just go to bed and rest after I'm done here. But if you were going on, I was going to be there for you, hon. Oh, a broken heart will do that to you, my dear. And it is quite literally broken. It's not functioning the way a normal heart would. My thyroid issues messed with my heart. And I think they said 30% of it is not functioning the way it used to or should. I don't know. I was so in shock when they told me what was going on. I just kind of spaced out. So yeah, part of my heart, up to 30% of it is not working the way it's supposed to. So my heart is literally broken. How about that? Isn't that something? I always knew these fucking men would do that to me one of these days, and sure shooting. What ends me up in the hospital? A motherfucking broken heart. Sorry about the language, but there you go. So it's kind of funny when you think about it. RJ. Oh, RJ, if you want to go back and heckle the shit out of Sherry, go for it, man. I didn't expect you to show up tonight, but I'm very glad and happy to see you and thankful you're here, RJ. I love you. Need one more until you reach infinity supporters. Oh, Jesus Ranch. And speaking of Jesus Ranch jams, I love that he picked you to be Jesus in his Last Supper painting. I think that's great. And you, I think that was one of my votes too. I might have put you up as a suggestion for Jesus. That might have been partially my fault. RJ is here. Where is he? Rant Jams, RJ's a real person. RJ's 63. He's one of my mods, just like you. Oh, she bullied you away. Oh, whatever. I know that, Tony. I know. All I'm saying is I actually got the broken heart. It's not just metaphorical. It's not just a coinky dink. It's not just an expression. It's a real damn thing. I actually have a broken heart. And there's a couple people I'm sure I can thank for that, but we'll not go there right now. We'll just let that go on by, the conveyor belt of life, and watch it just go on by. Just like Laverne and Shirley watching the beer bottles going by in the brewery with that glove sitting on top of that beer bottle. I'm going to let this one go right on by, so. You know, Rant Jams, that's a good question. I honestly don't know. Let's see what he says. RJ, why the 63? I don't know. Are you 63 years old, RJ? What's the deal? Who else is here? KK's Adventures. Hello, KK. Thank you for coming. Sonny, I kind of half agree with that. It doesn't have to be a man, you know. I mean, this is just a painting. God only knows who he's going to put me as. It better not be Judas Iscariot. Billy better be fucking Judas Iscariot now. I'm going to talk about some of the part he was born to play. Billy, if you're watching this, don't have a shit cow. I'm just glad you're in the painting. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see who's who in that painting. And I'll bet you it's going to take him longer, especially if he really wants to pay attention to detail. And I think this one's worth it, taking his time. And I'm glad he's going to sink his teeth in. Oh, I don't mean it in a bad, bad way at all. It just, I'm looking forward to seeing who is going to be who, and just hoping he has fun with it. That's all. I kind of would like to be where Thomas is sitting, just because he's the one who didn't believe, and yeah, so I feel like Thomas a lot. I've had a lot of doubt. Oh, he is bratty, but I love him. Well, we did have a good time tonight over at What the Paranormals, didn't we? Those of us who were there. Kaza, I had 3 sets of suggestions of different people for Mark to use or to think about, and I've nominated Billy to be Judas Iscariot. Remember, there's 2 Judases that are apostles. To be Judas Iscariot, I'd picked Billy all 3 times. So, because of the controversy, because of all the hoop-de-doo there is about him, not as a slight or an insult or anything like that. Just Talk about controversy. Well, there you go. That's got Billy written all over it. So that's why I picked Billy. Mr. Breeze. I like to digress, and I like it when Richie from Boston says he digresses. I always tell him he can digress all he wants. Oh, who told you that, Sherry? Oh, Rant Jams. Oh, I don't know, Rant Jams. I might have watched more than you. I'm on a mission, and I will watch every one of his videos. God help me. So, you want to have a private discussion about his content with someone who's really been digging into it and going back in time, and my quest is to watch every one of his videos, then do hit me up and we'll have that private discussion. I'm sure we have much to talk about when it comes to the content of MFJ. You know, just because I said I watch every one of it doesn't mean every one of his videos is my favorite. Certainly there are things that he does that I like more than others, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But I love him, and I will watch every one of his videos at least once. So I will do it. I'm on my way, too. I'm on my way. I will do it. God help me. Judas of Oz. Leave it to Ox to be the one to really make me laugh tonight when I feel like total fucking shit. Oh, thank you, Ox. Oh, my God. Good night, Scott. God bless you. I love you. Kiss that baby. Have yourself a good snack. Cereal is a good nighttime snack. So is chips and salsa. Unless, of course, it gives you the gas, so be careful. God bless you, Scott. God willing, we'll see you soon. Everybody say goodnight to Rant Jams. He rants, he jams, he'll share your content with everyone online because that's the kind of guy he is. So. Judas of Oz. I love that. Oz. I've Roland on the brain. The Wizard of Oz. Oh, Lord, I miss him, too. What's the one most... Oh, making... You know what, Ox? You're fucking damn right. When I think back in my history with men, you've got to be able to make me laugh. You've got to be able to pique my intellect, and you've got to be able to make me laugh. If you can't do those things, if you can't turn me on in those ways, then you have no chance of turning me on any other way. I'm sorry, you just don't. So... I think Mark should continue to do what the rule of Fart Club is. Have fun with your art. If he's not having fun, then he ought not to do it. If he's having fun and making fart, then mission accomplished. And whoever likes it, and whoever doesn't, doesn't. And that is what it is. And that's my thought on that. And I love him, and I will watch everything he's got, at least once. God help me. You bet I will. He doesn't have to watch a damn thing of mine. I told him that 2 years ago. I'm loving this sky. Kaza. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Kaza. Look at the contrast in those bears. Oh my God, I love it. And look at the beautiful sky with the beautiful water. Isn't that gorgeous? Hey, Hopi NG. Hi. Thank you for coming on in. Good to see you. We're just listening to some blues. Who's a bet with God? Oh, RJ, no. Thank you, Ox. Ox, from one Native American to another, or at least partial Native American, I'm not totally. But did I capture the bear? I think you know what I'm saying when I say that, Ox. Do you feel it? Do you see it? Do you sense it? Do you get what I'm saying, Ox? Did I reach out and grab a piece of bear and put it into the painting is what I'm trying to say. That's what I was trying to do. Stoner, do you see the bear? Do you feel the bear? Do you sense the bear? Thank you, Ox. I just wanted to know if I had done what I'd set out to do. Thank you, RJ. Thank you so much. Well, then that's mission accomplished, and that's what I wanted for our friend Bear, to have a little piece of the spirit of Bear right there in this painting. So I think we're about done, really. I kind of wanted the ground to be like that sandy-ish, on the beach kind of thing, like on the river bank or creek bank, with a little bit of wild grass here and there. I didn't want it to be totally green and grassy. I like how it looks. It's a good contrast between the sky and the water. Miss, there's a heaping helping of awesomes. Aw, you sound like James Cox when you talk that way, Cousin Margie. And that's not a bad thing. I love James Cox. Those of you who know him, old Jamesy might even come to the birthday live stream. So, hey, I was there for his birthday live stream not too long ago. So old James Cox can just slink on over my way, and we'll just see about that. Lone Eagle's still supposed to be coming, the mysterious Lone Eagle. We will see. God the Good One might make it. I asked him to make an unholy appearance, and he just might. So who the hell knows? We might even see God the Good One. You never know who might show up. Ah! No, the Bears are going to go tell Mark how boring he is. They're going to go tell him that they enjoy his home videos, and they're going to tell him to stop being so boring. I swear to God, if he tells anybody one more time how boring he is, I'm going to reach through this computer and get... Okay, we're going to calm down. It's not worth having an anxiety attack. Ooh, he tells me not to be negative, and then he turns right around, and I'm going to be negative Nancy Mark Funnelcake Jones. I can bitch about myself all I want, but don't you do it about you. Yeah. A little bit upset about that. And I got a right to be. That's bullshit. Don't fucking tell me not to be negative on myself and then turn around and be negative on yourself. What the shit fuck crap is that? If you understand that, I understand that. Smackdown! That's right. Knock it the fuck off. Don't be telling me not to be negative and then turn around and be negative. Ooh. That just gets my goat. And like I said, I don't know if he's really serious talking that way. I don't know if he's just doing it for shock value, entertainment value. I don't know. I don't care. I don't like being told not to be negative and then to hear him be negative. He's a beautiful human being. He's got everything, so many things I will never have. So many things people would kill to have or be thankful to have. And it breaks my heart even further to hear him say that about himself. So he can be mad all he wants about that. If you're going to be mad at me for being mad at him for putting him down, then go ahead, at least you're alive to be mad. Whatever. Hi, Angel. How you doing? Good to see you, honey. I'm just putting the finishing touches in the beautiful blue sky the way it should be, the way it used to be. It's not as dark, deep blue as it once was in here, but it's still a lovely sky nonetheless. And I think we are about done with it. Oh, thank you, Jim Adams. I just want Mark to feel better about himself and his channel and everything. I wish he would not be a big fat hypocrite and tell me not to be negative and then turn around and be negative on himself. I don't like that. And I don't have to like that. And I don't care if he's mad at me about that or not. Be mad all you want. But it's bullshit. Don't tell me not to be negative and then turn around and be negative. You know what I mean? Where's the spatula? Can you be mad at me for being mad at him for being... Yeah, you can be. At least you're alive to be mad, RJ. At least you're here with me and you can do what you want. God bless you. I don't love you any less. Go for it. Greg Stott, hello. Oh. That's right. There's a lot we need to be thankful for. And I think we get off track when we worry about things that really don't need worried about. And that's just kind of a general way to kind of bring about what you were trying to say earlier, Greg. So I appreciate the point you were making when you boiled down what you were saying. I do agree with that. Our time would be better spent on positive creativity than negativity. That's absolutely true. 110%. Camo Dave, what? Well, like I said, Ox, I don't know if this is just for fun, if this is a bit, if this is an act. I don't know. All I know is it's affecting other people, and I'm one of those people, and I'm allowed to feel how I feel about it. If he's allowed to do what he's doing, I'm allowed to react the way I do. You know, I don't have anything to translate for me. Is this just him playing this up for drama-ween? Is this just, I don't know. I don't really fucking care. All I know is I care about someone and I don't like to hear them put themselves down. End of story. Especially when it's the same person who gets on me about putting myself down. That's my beef. Used to use a brush like that on my grandmother's face. Yes, think on good things. That's right. What now? I think it is to kill time till his trip. That's the best thing you can think to do to kill time till your trip. How about a little more time painting and a little less time freaking me out? Or making it sound like you hate yourself, or I don't know what. Jesus. But whatever. Even what I just said doesn't even mean anything. Like I said, as long as he's happy and he's healthy and he's safe, that's all I want. Well, I think we all do that, Greg, sometimes. I think we all do that. And, especially after what I've been through, I really don't need the extra negative, which makes extra stress, which makes my chest tight and hurt. And I don't like it, and I don't want it. I'm not even sure what to say at this point. Yes, fart jams for life. That's right. And like I said earlier, Stoner, as long as you're having fun with your art, then it shouldn't matter what anybody else thinks of it. It shouldn't matter what the numbers are, what the statistics are. And bear in mind, YouTube can make those statistics whatever the fuck they want. I've had to resubscribe to I don't know how many people that I've been subscribed to for a couple of years now because of the YouTube bullshit and fuckery. I mean, that's just one thing among a pile of many things that YouTube has been doing to fuck with us and mess with us and try to discourage us and all of that. There's enough discouragement. We need to be encouraging each other. RJ, sure, we all have those days. I understand. But that's all I'm going to say about that right now. Well, Miranda's Playhouse, hello. Thank you for coming on in. I know, Ox, I know. But it breaks my heart to hear him put himself down. That's all. If it's an act, I don't like it. If he's really feeling that way, I don't like it. It affects me. It hurts me. I can't change that. I'm not trying to do that to be annoying or over dramatic or whatever. That's just my natural gut response, and I can't change that. That's right, Greg. That's right. I'm trying to think about that. Miranda, thank you once again for coming in here. I appreciate it. It's been a little while. Good to see you. Everybody check each other's stuff out. You never know when you might find somebody or something that's of interest to you. Oh, thank you, Greg. Thank you. Greg, I liked that Billy had his little teddy bear. I couldn't quite see all of it, and I liked that. I thought, there's a reason he's doing that, and it's fucking hysterical that you can't quite see all of Billy's face, but then you couldn't quite see all of the teddy bear, too. I thought that was brilliant. I liked that. I mean, I didn't even care what he was saying most of the time. I was watching the camera angles, and I was paying attention. I had a theater professor once tell me that a director never has anything on stage or in the shot just for coincidence, that there's a reason for everything, the placement, the angle, the props, you name it, the lighting. And so I've been paying more attention to things like that. And when I saw that he had the bear only in partial view like him, it cracked me up. I'm like, oh my God, that is hysterical. Okay, RJ, explain this to me right now. It looks like a tank top or a muscle shirt. What the hell is a singlet? Straighten this out for all of us, would you please? Can you... Oh, Stoner, you got portals to handle that. You'll be just fine. But RJ, what in the living shit is a... Okay, what's a singlet? Yeah, is it like something from a specific sport? What is it? Greg, that's absolutely true. One of the best ways to get out of that is just to keep on going and keep doing what you do creatively. Oh, a singlet. It's the wrestling thing. Okay. Okay, well, it's not a shirt. It's like a onesie. It's like a one-piece thing. It's an Archie Bunker t-shirt. Wife beater. Well, there's the wife beater is a tank top is a shirt. It's not the one-piece singlet that wrestlers wear. That's a one-piece garment. And that's not a shirt. It's a onesie. Like babies wear. Real men don't wear tank top. Oh, God. Yeah, it's just a tank top. That's what I thought. I think we should all wear black tank tops one of these days and just take turns saying, oh, dear, and string it together in one big long video of each one of us saying, oh, dear, with half of our face showing. Nothing else, just oh dear, arms folded, wearing our black tank tops. I think that would be hysterical. I would do that in a heartbeat. Good night, Angel. I love you. Keep on praying, darling. Keep on praying. Oh my God. what did you say? A sleeveless garment worn under or instead of a shirt. Is that the definition of singlet, Jim Brentar? Or is that the definition of tank top? What you looking up there, you wordsmith, you? What Jim Brentar just said is what? A tank top. A sleeveless garment worn under or instead of a shirt. And the singlet is the onesie worn for sporting events like wrestling, if you're a competitor in a sporting event. Okay, I think we've got it. No, I don't either, but I could do the camera angle right so it wouldn't be quite as awful, so I would still do it. No, nobody's bashing anybody. Jesus. I'm just happy to be here. Greg, I'm just happy not to be in the hospital anymore. It's stuff like that that's really important. Not all this drama, not all this picking on each other and retaliation videos and all this horse shit. It's all bullshit, and none of it's good for you. Just being here with each other and sharing is what's important. So, yeah, not always bashing anybody. I'm saying I would love to do something like that. Yeah, count me in if anybody wants to organize that video. I think that'd be fun. A tasteful homage. Well, it's nice that you guys all could be here with me. We're at 48 minutes. We're almost done. Okay, before we get unfriendly, if you want to be unfriendly and dander up, you can go anywhere else in the world and do that. Please don't do that to old Nez here in my stream. My heart's been through enough, so I'm just glad we've gotten this far with everybody being cool. So we'll just stop right now and say goodnight. So I love y'all, and I mean that. I love each and every one of you. Remember, love one another, not pick on one another, not pick fights with one another, not bitch at one another, at least not in my stream. If you want to do that, you can go somewhere else to do that, but at least in my world, love one another, pray for one another. You know, life is so short, and in the end of all things, this YouTube bullshit ain't gonna mean nothing. Zero, zip, nada. Don't let any of this drama take its toll on you like it's taken a toll on me. You know, it's put me through the ringer. I love ya. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for everyone who went to Sherry's interview, too, with What the Paranormal Ladies. Thank you for everybody who went to watch the little promo video with little puppet cousin Nezzie Jones. You'll see more of her real soon. So I hope you like the little puppet cousin Nezzie Jones. Well, I enjoy playing with her, and I hope Tennessee Eagle 3 Tommy gets to see that too, since he's the one who was so generous and sent that puppet to me. So I love you. Love one another, pray for one another, forgive one another, because none of us are perfect. Not a one of us. Anybody's flapping their jaws, acting holier than thou, just remember, ain't none of them perfect, and none of us are anybody else's judge. We answer to one judge in the end of all things, and I'm not it, and you're not it, and none of us are it. Okay? Just try to remember that. Life's short. And find your love victim for tonight, like I always tell you to. Find someone to tell that you love them tonight. If you've got time to be negative and bitch, you've got time to be positive and loving. So make your choice and make the right one tonight. I love you all. God bless you. God willing, we'll see each other real soon tomorrow night, I hope. Be on the lookout. I'm going to make a video, Nez merchandise for sale, more Nez fart. That's coming out here real soon, because I've got more to show and put up for sale. I love you. Have a great one. God bless you. Good night.